Welcome to Season 2 of Cue the Real, Manifestation to Get Unstuck. This is the Stuck Library. Here, you pull down one episode at a time, open it, breathe into it, and learn how to turn the page in your own life. Because every stuck story can be rewritten. I'm Lindsay Brand, and this is where you learn to manifest what's next. You say you want the relationship. You say you want the money, the body, the freedom, the sold-out launches, the finally feeling like you belong on the stage you keep circling. You may not know this, but you're staying where you are because staying stuck feels safer. Because if you actually got it, you'd have to risk being fully seen. You'd have to risk the friends who only feel comfortable when you're the hot mess one. You'd have to risk finding out you're too much, too intense, too ambitious for the people who've kept you small so they could feel tall. Your limiting belief isn't the problem. It's the bodyguard protecting that limiting belief. The bodyguard's getting paid in belonging, in safety, in never having to find out who you become when no one's holding you back. And as long as that paycheck keeps clearing, you'll keep manifesting the same 70% version of your life and calling it close enough. Today, we're exposing the exact hidden payoff you're addicted to, and then we're firing that bodyguard live on this episode. If you're tired of almost having it, stay right here. This one's going to sting in the best way. Let's cue the reel. The bodyguard of your limiting belief has been on payroll for years, and it's getting paid in 4 invisible currencies most people never admit they're addicted to. The first one is belonging. The if I shine too bright, they'll leave me payoff. Your belief keeps you in the tribe. You stay the relatable one, the safe one, the friend who never makes anyone feel less than. The second you actually win, the whole room has to look at their own life. An example of this, a woman finally loses 50 pounds after being the funny fat friend for 15 years. Suddenly, the jokes in the group chat fall flat. Her sister starts with the little digs, "Wow, look who's everything now, huh?" Birthday invites slow down, she gains 10 pounds back in 3 months. Not because she loves bread, because she misses being the glue that held everyone together by staying broken. Belonging feels warm until you realize you bought it with your potential. Number 2 is safety. The if I stay small, nothing can hurt me payoff. Big dreams put a target on your back. Staying small keeps you invisible and untouchable. An example of this, there's a painter who's legitimately brilliant. Gallery owners have begged for her work. She keeps her Instagram private at like 400 followers and says, "I'm just not ready." The truth? 10 years ago, her high school art teacher told the whole class her work was derivative. If she blows up now and the internet hates it, that teacher wins forever. So she keeps her genius in a drawer where it can't get put down again. Safety feels like armor until you notice that sometimes it's also a cage. Number 3 is identity. The if I change, I won't recognize myself payoff. You've worn your struggle like a favorite hoodie so long that success would mean burning it and walking around naked. An example of this, a guy I grew up with is 38 and still the smart one who never made it. Same story since we were 16, almost got signed, almost went to Stanford, almost got the girl. Every time he's 2 inches from a real win, he self-sabotages. Because if he actually makes it, the entire personality he's been dining out on for 20 years dies overnight. He'd have to become someone new. And new feels crazy. Your old identity is cozy, but you're not going to ever be anyone else than who you are now if you don't change it. Number 4 is control. The if it hasn't happened yet, I still get to be right payoff. Your ego would rather be right than rich. Rather be right than in love. Every year nothing changes is proof your worldview is correct. An example for this one. A woman in her 40s, stunning, successful, funny, still single, and still saying, all the good men are taken. Every time a healthy guy shows interest, she finds the one red flag and nukes it. Because if she ends up happily married, she has to admit her mom was wrong. Her exes were wrong. Her entire bitter soundtrack was wrong. And being wrong feels like free falling with no parachute. So which one of these 4 payoffs are you cashing every month? Belonging, safety, identity, control. Maybe it's all 4. You don't have to figure it out right now. Because in about 60 seconds, I'm going to give you one question that collapses the whole paycheck to this bodyguard instantly. And then we're going to fire the bodyguard together, live, right here on this episode. Get comfortable, close the office door, pull the car over if you have to. We're doing it right now. Here's the one question that collapses the entire hidden paycheck in seconds. Ask yourself out loud if you can. What am I getting to avoid by keeping this belief alive? Say it with me right now. What am I getting to avoid by keeping this belief alive? Let whatever shows up, show up. Whatever just flashed, whatever person, whatever feeling, whatever scenario, that's the real currency you've been cashing. You're not broken or lazy. You're just very, very loyal to an old paycheck. And paychecks can be canceled. So let's do that now. Get still. Put one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach if that feels right. Or just let your hands rest wherever they land. Take one slow breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Now bring up the belief that's been loudest lately. The one that says, I'm too much. I'll never be chosen. Money always leaves. If I really go for it, I'll lose everyone. Whichever one is yours. Feel that limiting belief in your body for 3 seconds. Where is it sitting? In your chest? Your throat? Your stomach? Just notice it there. Now ask it, quietly or out loud, what have you been protecting me from? Wait. Don't think an answer. Feel for it. Now say to the belief exactly these words. I'll say them first. You repeat silently or out loud. Thank you for protecting me. You did your job perfectly. I'm safe now. I don't need this paycheck anymore. You're fired with love. Feel the space where the belief was living. There might be tightness there, There might be tears. There might be nothing at all. All of it is perfect exactly the way it is. One more time, deeper. Repeat. Thank you. I'm safe now. You're fired with love. Now take the deepest breath you've taken all week. Put it all the way down to your pelvis. And on the exhale, let every last thread of that old bodyguard leave your body. Notice what's here now. There's probably more space. Maybe a little shaky. Maybe a little electric. That's the feeling of the cage door swinging open. Let's stay here for 10 more seconds and breathe. Welcome to the other side. You just fired the bodyguard of your limiting belief, and nothing bad happened. In a minute here, I'm going to give you one simple way to walk through the rest of your day in the energy of the person who's already free. The chosen energy embodiment. But first, just sit in this for one more breath. You're not almost there. You're here. Okay, let's lock in. You just fired that bodyguard. The cage door is open. But here's what most people do next. They stand in the open field and wait for permission to run. We're not doing that. Right now, before your brain tries to hire a new bodyguard for this position, we're going to anchor the energy of the person who's already free. Take 30 seconds and do it with me. Stand up if you can. If you're in public and cannot, just stay seated, but straighten your spine to be in the best posture you can muster. Feet flat on the floor, shoulders back, but not forced, just relaxed and open. Chin parallel to the ground, eyes soft, looking slightly above eye level, like you're already seeing the version of your life that used to feel impossible. Now place one hand on your heart again. Feel your heartbeat for 3 seconds. And silently, or out loud if you're alone, say these 3 words like you're claiming a new life. I am chosen. Not I hope, not I'm working on it. I am chosen. Say it one more time and really mean it. I am chosen. Feel your body respond. That's the new frequency locking in. This is your new default setting. Every time you catch yourself shrinking, every time an old belief tries to crawl back in, you put your hand on your heart, you straighten up, and you say those 3 words. I am chosen. Because you finally stopped paying the bodyguard to tell you otherwise. That's it. You're free. Go live like it.